Hey
Hello,
there.
welcome.
Yeah. Hi there, Flippa. Hi there. Hi there, Damir. Hi there, Demos. So everyone is there. That's fine. All right, Philippa, let's begin with the session, I guess.
It's all you.
All right, fine. All right. Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from anywhere from the world that you are joining on right now. So yeah, I'm Sayan Karmakar. As you know me from the first opening panel, we have discussed like a little about the event agenda as well, like the what we are going to do and what is the things that we are going to discuss. And yeah, that's great. So let's start with our session one. Welcome to the session one, and it's AI enabled attacks from Novelty to default traffic. Okay, so yeah, let's start with the thing like with a simple truth. Like in 2024, AI attacks were interesting, right? It was interesting, but in 2025, they became the default. Like the attacks that were working on, like they were more awesome. Like it was like more coming to more the things and like that only. Okay, and in 2026, the question is, will our defenses also become the default today? Default ready? This is the thing. Basically, we are ready or not. So that's the thing. So I want to be very clear that I'm not here to scare you. Actually, okay, I'm here to prepare you because the security isn't about panic. The security is all about readiness. The preparedness that we prepare about something or not, right? How we are tackling it. So these are all the things, right? So we are going to so yeah, so we are going to cover three topics in this session. Basically, the first one will be what changed in 2025 using real verified incidents. Second will be how attackers are using AI across skill chain, right? And the third, what worked, what failed, and what you should do within this next 90 days to become a security readiness or make your system a security ready or security breaches ready, right? So yeah, this is not the theory, this is a practical class that we are going to do. So we will talk about the deepfake fraud things, voice cloning, phishing at scale, OAuth, or token abuse, and AI assisted exploitation, and many more things, right? I will show you practical things that you can check today in our own environment, right? That you are searching in Google or Microsoft Edge, right? And my personal, like a micro example, a simple example from my end is that even as a student, I see how one fake message can create confusion in the big community group. And now imagine that same trick, that same thing, but targeted at finance teams with AI. So you are like getting the hit points also, right? So those are the things. So let's begin the session by the session takeaways and yeah, the reality check that I have given right now. So it's normal, but but that we have to see when we are making an app or website, and how to make it a production ready thing. Okay. So yeah, the key takeaways that we are going to focus on, that there are five I want to remember, even if you forget every slide after this. Okay, like the number one will be the AI is now a force multiplier across recognitions to executions, right? And then meaning the attackers don't need a bigger team, and they only can hire AI assistants or somewhat like a Siri or a Google assistant to make the calls and do the hacking things also. All right, so they need a better automation thing. Okay, after that, number two will be the deepfake broke human verifications, right? The phrase sounds like CFO is no longer approved, right? And voice is not identity anymore. So yeah, number three will be the phishing got over, like hyper personalized, and it's not mass spam anymore, right? It's a sniper shot but automated. Okay, so the number four will be the one. vulnerability discovery got more faster, more simpler as well, right? And which means your patch window is shrinking down to a small thing. Okay, so yeah, the personal story can be like, in the college group we already see fake admin messages like send your details urgently. Now scale that same psychology into the corporate payroll or the finance team. Right, that's exactly what an AI enables. Like, even if you saw the messages, like many of the companies do right now, is what they call some students, and they say that we are offering an internship opportunity. Just you have to enroll to 20 or 40 students in it, and like they will get into that system, and they will get all the details, all the personalized details of the students of the college and everything. So yeah, that's the thing that we are working on. So yeah, and let's go to next slide. Yeah, AI in attack by numbers. Right, there's a big numbers that we are looking on right now. So let's zoom out, look at the 2025 landscape. So when we say AI enable attacks, we don't mean robots are hacking or robots are doing the things. No, we mean AI is helping humans attack faster and in more better way, I guess. Right. So there is 80% ransomware campaigns that are utilized by the AI to kill that chain. Right. And then the 312% YY in AI assisted attacks, and 8 million deep fake files in Kaggle and Hugging Face and everywhere projected in 2025, and 16x increase as well. Right? And then there are 90% plus deepfake bypass rate, right, against this traditional detection tools that we are using in our websites or apps, that are the things. So yeah, AI showed up everywhere: recon, phishing, malware, adaption, exploitations, and everywhere. Like, oops, yeah. So that's why you see numbers like 80% of the ransomware campaigns using AI somewhere in the kitchen, right? So it's an explosion. This is why security teams feel overwhelmed. Deepfake contains production went thousands to millions. Yeah. And deepfakes are no longer rare events. They are often getting more often and often, right? And it's a content pipelines only, right? And the deepfakes projected 8 million files, so you can think about that, how many files are getting into that system, and they are working on right now. So that's a big number. Okay. And so if your security model depends on human, will notice something weird, that the model that we are using, the traditional method that we are using, is broken. Okay, so now let's see the most dangerous category first: executive impersonation. Right. So there's an extra punchline also that I want to give, that attackers used to need talent, now they need just, what you can say is, prompts. Just they need prompts, or you can say a context. So these are the things. So, but let's go to the next slide. Yeah. Okay. So the deepfake fraud isn't really the CFO. Yeah. This slide is why deepfakes are not entertainment anymore. Right? Deepfakes are now a business process exploit. They don't hack servers first, they hack trust first. Actually, the trust from the users, the trust from the students, or the trust from the everyone. Like, they grab the attention and get the details, they get the everything. And yeah, they're not actually hacking the servers right now. They're actually hacking the trust of the peoples that are working on right now. So yeah, so the case one is Arup Engineering lost $25 million through a deepfake video and a coordinated fraud. Right, the attackers didn't just send one email, they run a multi-channel operation through this. Okay, the pattern can be like email plus SMS plus a voice call plus video. Right, they, because they build trust using this multiple signals. Right. So if like I want to get money from my parents, right? So how can I get it? Like I will just video call my parents or my father or my mom, right? And obviously I will just ask that I need some money, and this deep fake is doing that same thing, right? It is creating a same face in front of my mother or father, right? In the video call, and they are asking in the same voice also, right? We will see the deep fake voice things also, right? So uh, they are doing these things, and they are asking money, that I need money, I need this, I need these things. And in India, it's on boom, I guess. That's why I'm telling, because I guess it was past 1 month that I got a call from a police officer that uh, your child is has got arrested by over driving, and I don't have any childs. So it's a fake report that they are doing. So that's the thing. So you have to make sure that how the peoples are getting into the systems and doing this system, they are gaining the trust of the peoples by doing this phone calls, video calls, by deep fake voice recordings, or the video recordings as well, right? So they will trust this multiple signals and the multiple channels as well. So even if one signal is suspicious, the other signal reinforces it, obviously. Yeah. And why it worked, organizations still trust voice and video as verification, but voice and video are now editable files, not proofs right now. Okay, this is the scary part. Deep fraud doesn't require hacking skills. Okay, it requires timing, confidence, and just one human mistake. So this is the thing. Okay, so yeah, uh, let's see by just seeing the things, like I will just present my screen. Yeah, yeah. Is it visible? Philippa, is it visible? My screen?
Yes, we. I see. I see your slide. Deep fake. Okay.
No,
Here
no,
is your.
this one.
Here's that. And okay. Now you see all of us.
All right, got it.
There we
So
are.
yeah, let's see by just type in the deepfake voice cloning demo, right? You will get the first link, like 11 labs voice clone AI, right? If I give a voice to this AI, it will like clone the things, like it will generate a same thing. And I can just prompt it, like can you just give me a prompt, or you can say can you talk to my mother about these things, that I need some money, and I need something, that the things, right? So it will just say give a voice note about saying about this, and it will be all same, right? The things are same, and you can see in the open in this it's in the open web. It's not going to play anything harmful. I'm showing how it's easy to find these tools, right? And look how this mainstream this is, right? This is not a dark web right now. The open web is like giving all the details, like how to clone your voice, how to clone others voice also, right? So this is a thing. And more scalable, like now voice cloning is more scalable than the video. That's the thing. Okay. And even in the student communities, if a senior says do this urgently, juniors follow, right? And now imagine the same pressure, but the fake CFO, fake financial manager, the fake financial officer voice saying send the payment now. The urgency is the weapon. So this is the thing. This is how uh, the things are going on. So yeah, that's voice cloning and the crypto impressions, right? The crypto scams, right? So yeah, the voice cloning is cheaper than the deepfake video, and it's more often more believable because people already trust phone calls. And if you just get a phone call from your mother or father, like right, to do this and do send me this amount. So this is like that thing. And obviously you will know this, know your parents voice as well, and know your colleagues voice, or know your seniors voice, right? So this is the thing. And it's more like, and in the Q1, like in the quarter one of 2025, Asia cracked down on 87 deepfake scam rings, right? It's a big number. And they used only AI generated celebrity or founder voices and faces. So that's the thing. They didn't need hours of audio. They just need a prompt to do this, like a small recording only. Like if I'm saying this on the live stream, they will just record it and like clone my voice in the background of it, and send it to the juniors of my, that son is asking a payment for this, so this is the voice, come on juniors, pay me this amount. So this is the thing. Okay, so sometimes a few seconds of an interview clip is obviously is enough for it. Just like a real life example that I have given right now is a live stream that is going on. Yeah, the voice cloning for the illegal acts is really scary. Yeah, that's a scary thing. Okay, so yeah, they don't need hours of audio. They don't need the things they need. They only need a small part of it. Okay, so yeah, the crypto got hit hardest. Okay, a large portion of the high value fraud now involves deepfakes. Obviously, victims lose life saving because trust signals are forgivable. So this is the thing. And it isn't just crypto. They can hit HR, finance, and even the customer support as well. And any place somewhere where someone can say, I am authorized. This is the thing. So yeah, now let's talk about the most common delivery method that we are going to talk about is phishing. Okay, so an example is a scammer doesn't need to fool 100 people. They need to fool one person with that much amount of access in that company or in that area that he or she is working on right now. So yeah, phishing works like that only. Okay, okay, let's go to the next slide. Yeah. So this is about the phishing thing. So yeah, phishing is used to easy to spot. Bad grammar, weird links, suspicious urgency. AI removed all of that, because only the AI generated emails are right now going through all the mails, all the headings and everywhere, because AI generated texts are now more often than the human generated things are going on, right? And the most given example is that you have to write an application to your HOD or your manager for the for the, what you can say, a leave for a day, right? So you will just give a prompt to your uh, AI that I need an email to this person, and this is the body, right? It will give the full detailed email with no grammatical errors, no weird questions asked, and no suspicious links as well. So it's all about the real things that we are working on, and yeah, the data. So yeah, so we can see that the AI attacks are more often, right? Now let's talk a little about the AI booming thing also, right? With the AI attack things, right? So we can see the curvature now that from the like the December 2019, before the COVID-19 started, the peak started of the AI is like exponential growth, right? The exponential growth, it will be like that thing. And the peoples are generating ideas with that, like at that time, before that time, before AI has into the got into the market, the people have many ideas to work on, how to write the email, how to write the letter. They have to learn everything, and now they are only relying on the AI to write an email, just a small part of the email, or just a small part of a message also. So yeah, so that graph, that exponential graph will, I guess it's about, for my theory that I have calculated, like by the reach of 2050 or 2045, that peak line, that peak graph that we are working on right now, the exponential graph that we are working on, so that graph will stop and it will just get decreased, because the people don't have more ideas to focus on, and the AI that is going to like a going on a reinforcement training, so obviously it's not going to get new ideas to get trained on. So yeah, the AI boom will get down again, but yeah, obviously the humans are the ultimate machines. So yeah, they will get again back into the exponential growth back at again. So yeah, that's the thing. So we can say that we can have a sine graph or a exponential graph as well. Hope so. My theory gets more better and better with the research things also. So yeah, this gives an end to the research part also. Yeah. So research is also the thing. Sorry, not research, the security thing. Obviously the security boom is obviously the only due to the prompting and the things. So focusing on the phishing engine right now, and yeah, LLMs can write like your manager, and they can match your tone, language, and internal phrases as well, and they can personalize at scale. Okay, this is why phishing is winning, not because people became careless, but because the attacks become more professional. Okay, so example will be the Kim Suke from North Korea used AI for government styled emails and fake IDs. That's not just crime, that's cyber espionage. Okay, and the success rates reaches about 67% click rates in some context, right? Like today's today's people don't read the emails properly as well. They just see the things from the upper end only, and they just click on the things like that. So yeah, so awareness training alone cannot carry the entire defense. Okay, so let's do it a practical thing, like open your LinkedIn or your or any of your company blog, right? And imagine an attacker reads 10 posts from your CFO or HR or your finance head. They can prompt an AI to copy the tone and send an internal looking email. Okay, open your Microsoft Defender phishing protection page as well. And this is why an automated protection, not just a human, not just a human judgment, right? So yeah, and in the next phase we will be like focusing on AI doesn't just write messages, it finds vulnerabilities faster. Even, and my personal experience, like even for the internships, we got so many emails like congrats, you are selected, you have been onboarded. And if AI writes it very perfectly and adds your real project name, your brain stops questioning, obviously. So yeah, let's see a little practical thing. So I'll just share my screen, and yeah, thanks Philippa. I'll just go to chat GPT. No, obviously I haven't signed up, I guess. Yeah, just be it in the thing, like, and I can say like, how about write an email and write an email to the X person regarding the regarding that you got selected in the Microsoft student ambassadors program, and make it professional, and make it look like that the mail is from the student ambassador. Oops, got it mistake. Student ambassadors community. This prompt, and it will obviously and generate an email according to this. So you can see, like below is a professional formal mail that sounds like it's coming from the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador community, while it's still being sent by you as selected ambassador. You can replace placeholders like X name and this university as needed. So you can see these things. The greeting from Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador community. I hope this message finds you well. I'm pleased to share that I have been officially selected as the Microsoft. As a part. Okay, I want to formally inform that you this achievement look forward to representing both the student ambassador community and professionalism. Your guidance and support. Oops, it called to me in my place only. Okay, I will just type in. I am sending this email to the next person. So draft mail like that so that it can be sent to the other person, and it should sound like that only, and should sound. Let's see what it gives. Understood. Below is a clean professional and the next person, right? You're pleased to inform that okay, so I can just copy this and like change this thing, that you have been selected as a Microsoft selected ambassador that recognize, and this is the thing. So yeah, you can get mails like this obviously. So yeah, that's the thing. So you can get this mails as well. Like it's very easy to generate this mails from the AI, from the chat GPT that you are using from day to day life. That's your best friend that you are using right now. So yeah, now moving on to the next slide, that is an automated vulnerability discovery, right? And traditionally, finding vulnerabilities required skill and time. AI reduces both, both basically. Okay. AI tools can identify vulnerabilities up to 5x faster. That means attackers weaponize faster than defenders patch. Okay. Exploitation windows are shrinking. Attackers don't wait for perfect exploits. They only try quickly and repeatedly. So, and this is where the security pressure increases, because your team is patching weekly. And but the attackers can scan but the attackers are scanning hourly. Like if I'm getting into the production level things, so I'm patching some bug or patching some loophole in my website or app. So the attacker is basically scanning all the loopholes within an hour with the help of AI. And we are patching that things within an month or weeks it takes to fix that things, fix that bug, fix that vulnerability in our website or an app. So this is the thing. And once it's inside the malware, it's not a file anymore. It's obviously a behavior, right? And your patch cycle is a calendar, right? Your patch cycle is a calendar, and their attack cycle is like automation, right? Right. So if you're planning something to patch this bug, yeah, this is the thing. They are already automating the things, and they are getting into your system and hacking those things and getting all the details of the credit card details, or your debit card. It can be anything. All right. So yeah, moving on to the next slide. Self modifying malware on and evasions at scale, right? Like uh, fileless attacks are rising. The fileless means no files are required, right? And meaning no obvious malware files to catch. The attackers use their own admin tools, the PowerShells or WMI or system internals. So this is called living off the land. Okay. Modern malware also checks if it's a sandbox, and if it detects analysis, it behaves differently actually. Okay, so that is why so many includes anti-sandbox logic. Yeah. And so the attacker isn't always bringing tools. They are browsing yours, all the things, all the personals, and all the things, right? So the example that I can give you right now is open your Microsoft Learn and search for PowerShell script block logging. It shows the page, and defender must monitor the behavior, not just block the binaries, but just logging plus detection rules matter more than ever actually. Okay, so I can give you a practical thing as well. So moving on to the shared screen option. And Philippa, can you turn on the screen share? Yeah, thanks, Philippa. Okay, oops, got it right. And Microsoft Defender, PowerShell script blocking. Here is the thing. I will just go to my Microsoft Learn, and I will just type in PowerShell script block blocking. So you can see many of the things are right here, right now. And you can see all the things like PowerShell script logging is a security feature that enables logging. This is command script blocks as well. And you can learn about these things by the TTS, the troubleshooting script tool sets from the Windows client as well, right? You can see all the things. So let's now get to the things and hits the most important and modern case study that we are going right now. Okay, so yeah, thanks for the call. Yeah, the OAuth breach, obviously, the OAuth the tokens. And if someone uses your own laptop to steal your wallet, the CCTV won't detect a new thief. It seems the same person. That's the token abuse. Okay. So this case is scary, okay, because it's not about the malware. It's about the trust SaaS integration. Okay, so this is called the UNC 6395 compromised a sales law drift integration, right? And they stole OAuth fresh tokens, and they lead access to more than 700 plus Salesforce environments, and they then they pivoted into Google Workspace and Slack and S3, Azure, and even OpenAI as well. This is what modern lateral movements looks like. Obviously, it's not noisy, it's not invisible. White worked tokens look legitimate. Okay. SOS tool one turned to detect abnormal app token usage. Okay, so you can just search. The practical thing is you can just search on Microsoft Enterprise applications or permission risks as well to see the enterprise application concept. And this is what attackers hide: apps and tokens, right? As well as you can go to the Google's Workspace third party app access audit, where every organization should review which apps have access to the things and all. Okay. So, okay, now we go to from cybercrime to national state AI operations, right? And the password can be reset. Tokens don't care actually, and now the tokens also can be hacked. Okay, by these things and the sales law drift or bridge as well. Okay. So yeah, the AI orchestrated sponge and Kimsky plus LLMs as well. Right? What is this thing? It's a major shift from nation states using commercial AI tools. Disclosures showed Kimsky used LLMs from Recon targeting email generations planning as well. Okay. This lowers the cost of high-end cyber operations, so more groups can operate like top-tier attackers. And so, if the attackers evolved, why didn't defenses stop them? Let's be honest, right, guys? You can just comment in the chat box as well. Do the things. Okay. So moving on to the new things. Why traditional defenses fail, legacy controls versus AI enabled attacks. Okay. So the most defense systems were built for the yesterday attacks. Email filters catches typos. Uh, the email filters catches typos and weird links, suspicious domains, like that things. And AI phishing uses perfect language and legitimate infrastructure. This is the thing. And awareness training can't teach humans to detect deep fakes reliably, obviously. And multi-factor authentication is still crucial, still critical as well, because you can uh, basically hack into the system and just take that note from that or just code from that multi-factor authentication app and just paste it in your website to log in, and that's boom, you got into the system. That's all. Just the timing, you have to match the timings and the coordinates. That's all. So yeah, but this being bypassed with the token theft and device code phishing. Okay. Signature detection fails against polymorphism malware, and human verification fails because voice and video can be forced, right? It can be changed. So the core message is trust is no longer proof right now in this domain right now. So now's the good news. Some defenses did work, right? So there are defenses, there are the things that worked on, and that we are going to work on the next slide as well. So moving on to the next slide. Yeah, defenses that actually work, that are the behavior analytics plus ITDR or out of band verification, AI power detection, zero trust for SaaS, and tabletop exercises as well, right? So the organizations that perform best didn't rely on one control. They layered behavior, identity, and process controls as well. Okay, behaviors plus analytics, ITDR caught abnormal token usage as well. Out of band verification, reduce fraud impact, and obviously zero trust for SaaS, zero trust actually. Audit, OAuth scopes, shorten token lifetimes, and tabletop exercises made teams respond more faster. Now, it's what's coming in 2026 makes even more urgent, more like reliable to think about how 2026 will go on, and what are the things are the most the security things. What will be the security benefits that we'll be getting on right now? Okay, so yeah, and 2026 the forecast, cheaper and more automated. Yeah, 2026 is is not about better phishing emails. It's about automation and real time impersonation as well. Deepfake as a service becomes cheap and accessible. Like you can generate a deepfake video or deepfake, what you can say, a voice, and just got get all the things from the any source that you are getting on, right? Live deepfakes in the video meetings becomes very normal, right? And the agentic AI creates a new attack surfaces, prompts injections plus tools abuse also. So security must evolve more from content detection to action validation as well. Okay, let's end with a practical 90-day plan that we are going to do, is that we are going to do. Yeah. So yeah, a week one. So we week one, or the immediate action that you are going to take is, don't need to solve everything tomorrow. Okay, but you must move fast in next 90 days. Okay, week 1 or 2, just audit OAuth apps, revoke unused or shorten token lifetimes. Right, add out of bound verification for wires and credential resets in your apps or websites, anything. Right, from week 3 to 6, expand your ITDR monitoring and run tabletop exercises, right, with your team. And week 7 to 12, deploy your SSPM and pilot synthetic media detection. And obviously now I will close this, and that we will open to Q&A as well. You can ask questions in the chat box, you can just type in, you can spam these things. And yeah, just be sure to aware about the security vulnerabilities that you will be getting in your uh, in your day-to-day life. See your read your emails properly. Don't trust your deepfake videos or just a normal call from your police officer or nearest police station that you got arrested and they are asking for money. Obviously you don't have to believe, and no banks should ask about the card details or the card pin as well. Yeah, to close this, and AI isn't making attacks harder to understand. It's making more faster and cheaper. Your job is to detect patterns and abnormal behaviors before the attack scales more wider. Like, now I'd like to take questions, and how many of you are open to review the OAuth apps in the last 30 days? And do you have an outbound approval process as well with your team? Are you doing some tabletop exercises with your team as well? Or you're monitoring token or usage anomalies today also? So yeah, let's see. All right, Philippa, thanks for that. You'll move to
Absolutely.
the
Just
next.
a basic question. When we talk about tabletop exercises, can you give me some examples for those who might not be familiar with tabletop?
Sorry, Philippa, I didn't get it actually. Can you just repeat it?
Oh, can we expand on the term tabletop? Tabletop exercises.
Okay, so the tabletop exercises that you can get on, like if you are coding or programming something, right? You're doing or making a app or website, just make sure that you test each and every button. Or like if you're getting an email from your organization only, just read it carefully with a, because no organization will send you an suspicious mail that will redirect you to the another website, and it will open a pop-up like an ad, like that thing. So that's the thing.
Oh, and we have another question. Can we explain?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll put it on the screen. Um, can we explain tokens?
Yeah, the term tokens, tokens about the over tokens. Like you got the tokens in your what you can say, if you're using in a Microsoft Azure AI Foundry thing, right? You got the tokens. So don't leak your tokens directly into your direct production app, right? It will be in your environment app. Or if you are pushing something in your code, in your environment variable, you got the tokens, right? The AI tokens or the your chat GPT tokens, right? So don't get your tokens right open to that things.
And I
This
just to
is,
expand on that term, the token is your the amount of power that you kind of bought. So if you're is that like it's sort of when you're using AI, you're sort of saying how much of this AI am I using based on my budget and based on the need. Is that sort of a way to describe tokens? It's this kind of like it's yeah, so your access to the API tools.
yeah, that's the thing.
And I think this is a global event. I just want to say, like, for everybody, just thinking about like so much of what you said, there's I immediately like so many examples kind of popped into my mind, and I would just encourage everybody listening to think about what you were saying and just add your own examples of what you've seen this year. Like in the United States, for example, one of the chief of staff in the White House, they did a deep fake on her voice, and she was giving all sorts of instructions to people, and they were like, "Okay, Susie Wiles, we'll do what you say." A complete deep fake. So, just think about it in your own context. Okay, we are at time. Okay,
Yeah,
everybody, I'm going to pop into the chat where we will see you next. We're super excited now. Konstantinos is going to lead us in session 2, where we'll be
yeah.
talking about identity as the breach. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into the chat for you guys, and look forward to
Hoping for
having.
the next section.
Yep,
Okay,
we're
bye
having.
guys.
All right,
Bye
see you
guys, see
there.
you there.